Welcome in, everybody, to week 9 of Build and Battle, week 9 of the NFL season, and happy Halloween. Let's jump in, guys. Alrighty, guys. Hope you guys are all doing well. Let's jump into Dawg Bowl, getting right into the action. Hope you guys are all doing good. Hope you guys are all having a good Halloween, having a safe night, whatever else you got planned tonight, trick-or-treating with kids, whatever you got going on in your life. Hope it goes well. Got some plans later, but wanted to jump in and just get a little Battle Royale, little Dawg Bowl action going. Can't complain, so should be a good time. Music, let's get the music rolling. Start with some like Halloween music would go kind of crazy, right? Not doing that. But yeah, it's a solid week 8 for me. Was it week 8? Man, it's crazy how fast the season's going. Week 8 was decent. Definitely could have gone better. I had a lot of good takes. Like I was pretty heavy on Franklin, one of my cover boys, and he was like I think the highest scoring receiver on the slate, and just didn't have enough good combos with that. I didn't have James Cook. I missed on by a large margin. I just completely whiffed on James Cook. Then I had decent amount of Jacobs, decent amount of JT, or sorry, not Jacobs, JT, Barkley, Brees. I was heavy on those guys. Those guys all hit for me and on DK as well, so that was nice. But just didn't really get there on a lot of the other takes that I had, unfortunately. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Sometimes that is just the way it is. Let's see here. So waiting on 5. We can get into another one if it takes too long. We still got one Eliminator team left. We can start with that today. It's not a bad idea. So it's looking a little sketchy, to be honest. Like, not gonna lie, it's pretty sketchy, but I do have a team left, and it's got a chance to get through. So it's really all I can ask for. So here it is. One team. It's a pretty okay team. I'm missing Purdy, which sucks, but I got Herbert. So I'm going to Herbert versus Drake, Man, Darnold. I mean, Herbert, I think, can get it done for me. He lost Swift, so he's got Henry, Pollard, Warren as running back. He has pretty much basically a three receiving room, but he's got 3 good receivers. He's got Amon-Ra, JSN, Addison. Like, I'm not surprised if all of them do good. Would be really good for me if one of them didn't, though. Got Ladd McConkey, which feels like my only good receiver on this team that's healthy or not on bye. Golden, Harris, Horton. So, like, I really need, like, a Horton week or a Golden week or a Harris tutty or maybe even a Knoll tutty. Like, I need that bad, and I need Ladd to do good. And then Jacobs and James Cook, I think, will give me a floor, and that could be okay. Like, then I would have Barkley, James Cook, and Jacobs the rest of the season. So that could be strong, and then maybe I get my quarterbacks back. So I really need to make it through this week, but we'll see if we do or not. He's got 3 really tough receivers. I could use like a subpar Amon-Ra game, a subpar JSN or Sabah Addison for this purpose specifically, or just give him like a 2-pointer at tight end, and I can win at tight end by quite a bit. That would be good too. So a couple different outs, but we'll see what happens. Only one way to find out is what will happen. We just gotta wait and see how these games go. A decent start for me with them getting 12 from Henry. Like, that's very much like, I'm not too worried about that. What I'm trying to figure out is who's going to fill my flex this week. It's like, I don't know if it's going to be one of these receivers. Like, I really need like a Ferguson, like a 10-pointer from Ferguson and a 15-pointer from Kraft might be the best chance I got, but I don't know. Frustrating. Obviously, there's not many people left. You're not even expected to have a team left, so I should be happy at the fact that I have one, but I was hoping for a better situation in terms of my Eliminator portfolio. But hey, I got one left. If I had 2, like the team I had that was on the cusp that missed last week was really good. I was hoping to get that one through, but didn't make it. So let's jump in. I'll show portfolio a little bit as well. Let's see. There we go. So I got 11 out of 60 after the Mark Andrews and like the Ravens Miami game. So a little bit skewed. It would probably be a little bit lower because I have a good amount of those guys. I'm pretty excited. This is like the team that's like a pride and joy right now. Fingers crossed. Can this thing stay healthy down the stretch? And obviously it's like a higher owned team because it's that high on the leaderboard. But like if I can get this into like sneak this into the top 100 or something, that'd be sick. But it's in the top 1400 now, which is a pretty good score. It's got obviously JT. It's got Mahomes and Goff. It's got Jordan Mason. That's okay. JCM's fine. Javante's great. Amon-Ra is great. McMillan, JMO, meh. Rome's been great. Rashi's awesome right now. Coker and Lane actually like are usable. And then I have Johnny. I wish Johnny was Gadsden, but Johnny and Fannin, I wish Johnny was Gadsden, but Fannin and Ferguson's been great. So could be worse, could be better. But I got a couple nice teams. Like this one's pretty good too. McCarthy JT team with Hurts, Justin Jefferson. It's nice to have a Justin Jefferson team hanging on by a thread here, but everyone's healthy pretty much. So interesting team for sure. I'm surprised Sharp only. Wow, that's really crazy that Sharp's only contributed 29 points. That's wild. It's actually really surprising to me. But yeah, some fun sweats there. We'll see how it ends up going. Let's switch to like purple or something, or orange. Sorry. Pumpkin vibe going here. And let's see what else we got going on in here. We got a late pick, unfortunately, looks like. I wanted to do something. Wait, I need to put the... There we go. Sweets! Yeah, StreamYard adds a lot of good features. Like they got some notes over here now. They got StreamYard be cooking. I like it. It's nice. This one's probably the most Halloween-y vibe to it. I like that. We got the 111 in Dawg Bowl here. Not where I want to be, but what are you going to do about it? All right, so let's talk about the slate. I've been yapping too much already. So anyways, let's talk about the slate a little bit. I've been pretty heavy on a few players in particular. It's kind of it's a little bit sad that I don't know how you expect to how I would be taking Manungai early. So unfortunate, but Manungai is obviously clearly became a really strong pick. Same with Trayvon Henderson as Ramondre and Swift are out. So that's interesting. Travis Hunter obviously on IR really sucks. Hoping he gets healthy either next year or whenever he's healthy. Sucks. Really bad. Really sad to hear. But kind of the way it is sometimes. But I'm pretty heavy on Montgomery, Bowers return. And the reason I'm in on Monty this week is that. First of all, he can just have those good weeks at any week in time. I could see it being this week. Minnesota has one of the worst rush defenses in the league. I could see Detroit just absolutely cooking. Monty salting the game away later on in the game. I think that's very, very viable. Or the game is just a good game and Minnesota pushes a little bit, and it's just Monty's a good bet for a touchdown or even two at any point in any game. So I like getting to him as much as I can this week. So very into. Hello, hello, hello. Strawberry. Let's get So Jefferson went. Where'd Coleman guy go? Like, what's his price now? How much did his price move? Not that much yet. Weird. I would expect it to move a lot more by now, but I think getting Rome is a good pick. I'm just not gonna It's kind of just the facts of the matter. I'm just not gonna be getting a bunch of Manungai this week. Like he's probably gonna get 15. Hopefully he doesn't get 20 for my sake, and like the Dawg Bowl, because if he gets 20, you might just need him, and if you get 6-round Manungai, you might just win. But there really isn't gonna be. I shouldn't be that worried about it. Like this probably, I don't know, like 40% of the field got cheap Manungai, and he wasn't drafted every time. So I don't know, call that 20%. Like that's not such a large portion of teams that I should be like feeling awful about it, but it definitely doesn't feel great just because I like being the guy that's getting the CLV, but there's just no way to know. Like you can't just like, there wasn't much indication. Swift has been on the like injury report every week and hasn't missed, and now he misses finally. But and the same with Henderson. Like Henderson just doesn't. He's not as locked into a good role because Manungai was already getting a good amount of work. Whereas like Henderson has just been like really suspect. So hard to say what their plan is with him. Oh, another note. Why is this? It's really going slower than I thought it would. Another note from last week. We did hit a Pickem last week, which was pretty sweet. I will show you that one real quick. We got a 3-pick Pickem home. Let's see, where's that? Where's it at? Results, champions. See, I missed a lot of other ones. Where is it at? There it is. Pretty nice little play. Got Troy Franklin, Saquon Barkley, McMillan. So all those 3 hit pretty easily. I think McMillan he had 7 catches. So this was a really nice play here. 50 for 430. Pretty solid little win last week. So happy I got 1 through. If you tailed it, that is awesome. But anyways, back to the Dawg Bowl. So it's interesting because like I might get Hendo, but like there's no shot I'm getting Manungai at 35. But like it's very interesting that I've seen quite a bit of Manungai going in this, but he goes like back here, like he's going here. Like getting him at 24 feels pretty good. Like that's pretty nice for him, I think. So nice pick for him. Brian Thomas seems like a fun play. I should try to get him if I can. If I can't get like Kittle, if I can't get Kittle, I'm probably getting BTJ here. Yeah, Bowers obviously heavy on, Monty heavy on. I think a no-brainer, like get a little bit of the Manungai or Henderson in like regular BRs. I think that would be smart to do. But for me, I'm still going to be taking like I think Rico is a really interesting pick. Where like you could be getting like the Manungai projection maybe a little bit less. But like you're getting like something similar to the Nungai projection because Rico can catch passes, and like you're getting it at a massive discount of like what you're gonna be paying from Nungai now. So I just feel like Rico's a good buy. They said he's the starter. He's gonna be the starter this week. I don't know what that entails in terms of like the touch split, but in my opinion, I feel like that means a lot. Like, you know, maybe approaching 20 touches for him, and if that happens, you're gonna really want Rico on. I just think he's gonna get like he's already shown what he can do. I'm not surprised, even against a tough matchup. I could see him, and it's really the pass rush that's more of an issue with Green Bay. I think they can be had in the run game. Obviously, if you're playing from behind the whole game, which they likely are, hopefully Rico can get those dump offs. That is the concern for me, is he might not really get too many of those dump offs if they just like, oh, let's put Chuba in so we can get pass the dump offs to him instead of yeah, that's my only concern really. In that same vein, as the Monty stuff, like I'm pretty much like I need to take some more CMC first of all. I don't have enough CMC. I'm gonna get BTJ here. I don't have enough BTJ. Which, oh my god, I don't have enough CMC. So anytime I can get CMC, I need to take him. But I also want more Gibbs. Like Gibbs feels so sick this week. Like sounded the same. Like Monty could do good, or it's Gibbs. And if it's one of the two, or maybe even both of them have good games, I think they're just like it's just clear. Like Gibbs absolutely smashed them last year a couple times as well. Not that that's like means anything in particular. But I think it's still something to think about. Okay, let's get Mr. Daniel Jones. We can see what we're going to get after that. Like we can grab like Down. I think Downs is super fun. Downs is a good pick. We could go Downs and like another running back. A Rico or a Monty, those guys will probably be gone. So we'll probably just grab a receiver and call that good on this Dawg Bowl entry. Nico and Draco for Rush Rice and overpay. Nah. An overpay? I mean, what are we talking? Like, what do you have after? Like, what else do you got? What's up, Dallas Lamb? By the way, like, what else do you have after that point? Like, do you have other strong pieces? Let's get. I mean, I don't want to have JJ attached to every single one of these teams. Let's go like a JMO and Addison team. Let's get our tight end now, or a quarterback. Just get Mahomes. Then we can get Bowers, Kittle, and those. Yeah, there you go. It's like, what do you have after that? Like, if you have nothing at receiver after those guys, then I'd say probably just keep what you got. But if your team is like loaded already and you can afford to get rid of those guys to get an upgrade with Rashee Rice, I think it's probably worth it. Okay, let's see. This is like so much of a slate where you could. It's just really interesting slate. Like you could really confidently make these plays and not feel too bad about it this week. It's very fun, very very fun week. Like you could legit like I think you make 2 picks at the beginning of your slate. Like you make your first 2 picks and you could just scroll the rest of the time. And I'm not saying like that's gonna make you super unique because I don't think Benungai is actually like that low owned anymore. But like you could really like just I don't need to take Rome. I don't need to take Vidal. Like I could just go and get really similar players at the bottom, and then get unique with like 1 receiver pick or 2 receiver picks at the end. It's unique. Like you could really just really just throw ADP out the window once you get past like once Mahomes and Josh Allen off the board. And then I'd probably argue JJ as well. But like once you get to after 12, I think you could literally just like, oh, ADP doesn't matter. I'll take whatever tight end I want. That's for me at least. That's kind of where I'm at this week. So let's do a JMO Addison mini with Gibbs. That's pretty fun. We'll go Manungai, JMO Addison mini. I like that. I like that a lot. So if Monty somehow slips to me, I'm gonna be jamming him. What tight ends do we want? I really like Theo Johnson this week. I think that team is just kind of just needs weapons, and I'm into him this week. Theo Johnson. What's John 3 targets? I just don't know. That's not a fun team to be picking ends from. Chig. Man, the tight ends are pretty gross now. Is there any scroll tight ends like that are even like remotely worth it here? Higby. All right. Oh, I'm looking, Lamb. I got you, bro. I have Puka, Nico, Drake, London, and Sutton right now. Okay. I'm starting Puka, Rashi, and Sutton, running back, Gibbs, Genty, Kittle, tight end, Simon, Sutton, my best friend. I could teach you more. Yeah, I would do that trade then probably. I mean, I would see what you can do. Like, can you do? Like, can you do Nico and DJ Moore? Can you do Nico and Sutton for Rashi Rice? Like, if you can pull that off, I would do that first, obviously. So I would definitely like put lines out before you decide to. I would put some lines out before you decide to jump into that, but try Nico and Sutton in. Okay, well, Bush wants London Nico. I mean, I think that's probably a decent trade. The problem is like, okay, let me make this last pick. I think Kincaid is the pick. I'm fine with taking some extra Kincaid this week. All right, so that's cool. I like this team. Daniel Jones, Kamani Vidal, Rome, Brian Thomas, Josh Downs, Kincaid is my tight end for Dawg Bowl number 1. I'm on the clock over here now. Taking Addison. This is going to be Mahomes, Gibbs, Manungai, JMO, and Bowers with Addison. So I don't know. Like, you do that trade and like you're losing 2 high floor, high ceiling receivers on your team. And like if you lose one of those guys, like if one of your guys goes down, whether that be Puka, Rice, even your backup, even Sutton does, like that really leaves you thin. Whereas right now you have a really good amount of depth. But in terms of like making your lineup better, almost assuredly, Rice is going to help you out with that in that regard. So I would try to think. You already have Gibbs and Genty, so your team is really good. Yeah, honestly, I'd probably just keep Nico and Drake London. That's what I would do, for me at least. Like, Rice is going to keep being good. 12-man league, by the way. That's insane, bro. I'd probably just keep the 2 you have. You could probably, you could probably package. Maybe you could try that same pairing for, you could probably trade and get, like, a similar player for, like, Nico and Sutton. Or London and Sutton, I think. All right, let's get back in another BR. Yeah, I'd play the trade market, see what you can get, what else you can get for those two guys. I bet you can get something better. I mean, at this point, you like, I love Justin Jefferson, but like at this point, you would not be crazy to rank Rice over him. So if you just prefer JJ, oh, you said London Sutton. So yeah, I would do that. Yeah, I would definitely do that. London Sutton for Justin Jefferson, I would smash the accept button on that. If someone offered me that and I was getting Jefferson, I would smash the button on that. Addison Harrison Jr. or Steph Diggs. I think you got to start Harrison for sure, and then Diggs or Addison. That's a toss-up. So if you're just asking me the one, I'd pick Harrison. Playing against Dallas on Monday Night Football and like a 50-point total, pretty into that. What's up? P.S. Stafford or Caleb Williams this week. I would go Caleb. On the clock here. I'm just gonna go Gibbs. I have a good amount of JT. I'm gonna get my Gibbs exposure up. I have no problem with that this week. Yeah, London for Sutton for JJ. I would trade that. I would go for that and see if you can get JJ. That would be sick. So like JJ's like getting it done with like really subpar quarterback play, and he's probably. I mean, that might just continue to be the case, but you got to be happy with what he's been putting up already, especially in PPR. Like you're pretty happy with his scores every week, and has the chance to actually put up a really good week. Most people would probably say Addison here, probably. So it's between Addison and Harrison for me. There's too much volatility in the Patriots offense for me to like feel good about. Like obviously Diggs could have a good game, but he hasn't. I mean, he's had like 2 good games this year. I'm just not dying to do that. All right, let's see. Okay, so Mahomes, JJ, Allen. So I usually just do this and then take whatever quarterback's there. I say so this week in like all formats, like getting these 2 quarterbacks like have the chance, like they could either of them could drop 35 this week and you're gonna need them. They both could, quite frankly. So like I'm usually not too big on going for these quarterbacks, but like you should just be getting them. At whatever clip you can get them, I think you should just be taking these guys because not many other players on the slate are dropping 30 points, and most likely they drop like 25, and you could get there with a different guy, but like you're not getting, and very rarely you're getting 30 from Goff. So rarely you're getting Stafford for 30, and you're just like most of these guys are never touching 35 to 40. And Josh Allen and Mahomes could get there this week, so could. Not saying they will. They could get there. Got another Gibbs share. That's nice. But yeah, I'm not like gonna fade those 2. Like, obviously, it's not the most likely outcome, but if that game goes off, one or both of them are going to be insane scores this week that you're going to want to have. So it's not a bad idea to like take a little bit of Kareem Hunt in your life as like a way for that game to go downhill. It's so hard for me to click him, but I should be doing it more. As just it feels so bad. Feels so bad. I don't like it. Okay. Josh Jacobs, James Cook, Kyron. Let's go with let's get Mahomes on this one, and then we'll scroll around a little bit, have some fun. Let's get like Kittle. Let's get George Kittle, and then we can go a couple different ways here. Let's see. Yeah, just gonna be jamming all the Bowers I can possibly get in my life here. So we got the 102 on this bad boy. Let me get JT on this. We got Mahomes here. Let's get Kittle. And then over here we can get Mr. Kyle. Oh, okay, that's fine. We'll get Kyle after that then. Or we can go Monty or Rico. Yeah, I like either of those options. Just fine. I don't have a lot of Metcalf, so I'll get him. And I think Worthy, like, oh my god, what happened there? Getting some Worthy at like not 100% own Worthy is pretty interesting to me. This will be a fun team to go like double Detroit running back. I think like when you get a team with a total like north of 30 or close to it, like I think those are the times where you really want to play those like two-man play. Like you can obviously stack them if you want, but like get a running back and receiver, get two running backs, get a running back and tight end, get the quarterback, running back, receiver stack, or get a quarterback, running back, quarterback, receiver, tight end stack, or go only running back, only tight end. Those guys get the touchdowns. Only running back, only receiver. Those guys get the touchdowns. I think those are really fun ways to play it. Let's get Worthy, and we can see what we want to do next. Might be a fun Genty team there. A lot of good running back plays this week. Let's go with let's get Josh Allen on this one. Share this tab. Let's go Manungai there. get back in another draft. We'll get our next Dawg Bowl going shortly. So lost JJ. Let's go with... I don't have much Devontae. Let's get Devontae going. And we'll get our tight end figured out after that. Try this tab. We can go the double. Let's go Genty on this one. So we got Genty, Mahomes. Looks good to me. Yeah, I think he really should be going after those Mahomes and Josh Allen teams right now. And it's not like, and if they don't get there, I think they're gonna get 25 pretty comfortably. And as long as you're getting that out of those guys, I think you're pretty happy as well. So there's just a lot of ways you can get there with that group. A lot of outs, I feel like. So I'm all about it. All right, 3 picks away. It's really hard for me not to get on these tight ends right now. I should be taking a little bit more, Gadsden, but it's just hard. I don't know. A lot less weapons in the Raiders offense, but Gadsden's been clearly great, so you can't really poke many holes in that prospect profile. I do like I definitely like sprinkling in some like Dart Wandale or Dart let's get Rashi Rice here and Amon-Ra St. Brown, and then we're gonna go add, or is this going to be a Dart team? A Dart. So we're going to make up the Mahomes points with the Dart Theo Johnson. I think that's doable. All right. We're on the clock over here. Let's get Bowers in. Not going to catch me complaining about that. We can go Metcalf. We can go a couple different ways. We can go Olave. They just get Brian Thomas on this one. Brian Thomas Tracy. Not gonna have a lot of Tracy. Nunga's just in such a smash spot. I just don't want my Nunga to like absolutely nuke the slate. Like he could do good. He can get 15 to 20. That's fine. Just don't nuke the slate for like so that I just like can't win Dawg Bowl. Like that's my thing. It's like don't let. Well, not that the people weren't like making a good choice, obviously, to pick him in the 6th round, but like I don't enjoy. It's not a good experience for me, which I'm sure many people agree with. When like the only people that can win in a slate are the people that let's go Puka. The only people that can win in a slate are the people that happen to draft in the first like 10% of drafts or 20% of drafts that got a combo that no one else can get. That is a little bit frustrating for me. Like I'm not gonna complain about if I like make bad decisions, but like that doesn't feel great for anyone. I don't think so. But I'm not gonna like blame anyone for it. I'm not like, oh, I can't believe you drafted early. Like, no, that's just smart. Just being smart. Simple as that. Okay, I didn't realize this is the Dawg Bowl. I forgot. So this is a Puka team. Okay, I'm fine with that. If we could sneak a Manungai in here, I would do it. And then I also have a Swift team that I could maybe might be able to swap to Manungai, which would be nice if I can. Let's go. Let's go full Slappy on this team. Al Manungai, Trayvon Henderson, Rashi Rice, Amon Ra, Dart, Theo. That's a Slappy team. I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I have. I mean, I'm gonna have whatever. Like, then I'll be like, okay, well, I'll have some Manungai teams and these kind of slates, and it'll be good. But yeah, I'm not gonna have too much of that on the Dawg Bowl. So it's like, oh, you wanted to win the Dawg Bowl this week? Oh, you didn't draft early? Oh, you lost. And that's fair game. It's not like it's not unfair. I'm just saying it doesn't feel great, which I think is reasonable to say. Same concept as like when people win Primetime Palooza because they got a 0.5% combo that they let slip through the cracks and like they win the slate because of it. Like that doesn't feel great. Yeah, Jacob's good to go. Swift got a good priority swap. I mean, what else? Swift was drafted every time. Ramondre was drafted every time. So that makes sense. Easy cards. Good to see you, by the way. Hope you're doing well. Good luck this week. Happy Halloween. So, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting for sure. So, yeah, so this is, you get Manunga at 13, but like last draft, I saw him go at 24. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna get my Gibbs up. I'm gonna get my CMC is gonna get up a little bit, Gibbs, so I can even these guys out a little bit. Like I have a lot of JT already, so it's taking me at 1 for a little while. I think they're all good plays. Hey, but I nailed CMC last week. I'm not gonna have a lot this week if I can't get some more 101s though. Hopefully he has a good game, but not too good. if I continue to be underweight on him, I don't want to be underweight this week though. I want to get at least with the field if I can. But I need more 101s. I thought I was taking GT1 because I just thought they were gonna flip. Like I was like, oh no way GT's gonna go behind him, but it didn't flip. So bad call by me, I guess. Wait, oof! I almost did a Dawg Bowl on accident. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, here we go. On the clock in the Dawg Bowl, Devontae Adams, Chase Brown, Tyrone Tracy, Jalen Ward. Let's get Brock Bowers. Puka Bowers. Taylor's lowest time right there. You get Monty late. You get somewhat late. I don't think you're gonna know if he's gonna start by the time Stroud plays, personally, but if it becomes evident that that's the case, then I would start Brissett over Stroud, but it might be hard to know. Can I get JJ here, please? Damn it! I wanted to make it. There was a team I wanted to make there. Let's get Warren. Yeah, I got a CMC team. Sweet. 2 away here. And I'll take Tracy if he's going to come back to me at 29. Otherwise, I might grab, probably just going to grab like Brian Thomas and get T-Law going on this one. Reem Hunt, Rico. I think I could play the game here. See what Viper does. Yeah, I'll take Tracy here. Not going to have a lot of Tracy. I'll go ahead and grab him there. On the clock over here. Let's hit. Brian Thomas, Trey Beyond. Yeah. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's a very fun start. Wow. Do you go Rice? You go Rice, you go Josh Allen here. I think we do Jefferson. And then we can get like Daniel Jones. Or like a Caleb team. Unstat Caleb against the against the Bengals. Dart versus the banged up Niners. There's definitely some options there. All right, we got Travion here. That's a fun team. CMC Rice. That's fun. I fuck with that. You're not gonna see me complaining about that. That is for sure. It's badass. I get JMO here, probably. Yeah, I'm always into the JMO scroll. I guess I didn't talk about all of them. Like Rico. Rico's a fun scroll down pick. He's going to be lower owned than I think he probably should be. You got Theo Johnson, Wandale, Dart. Any combo of those three, I feel good. Feels really good. T-Law with BTJ feels good. JMO, just getting any amount of any low in Detroit piece you can get is good. Laporte is probably not. Where's Laporte at? What's his price? I see he's been drafted. So Laporte, like even Laporte, you can put in the same vein as JMO. Obviously, like JMO more just because I'm love expected fantasy points or people that don't score points. My favorite players. So, all right, so we can get. Oh, we missed out on the tight end sweepstakes here, unfortunately. Do we just go the Dart? Oh, I'm gonna do that. The Dart Theo stuff sounds fun. Genty. Oh. Yeah. I like this a lot. This is fun. So you get this combo of players, and then you end it with Dart Theo. That's a pretty fun little combo. We end with JMO on this team. All right, we're over here now. Oh, on the clock on the Dawg Bowl, we got an option between Rico, Montgomery, and Dobbins. I'm going to go Rico this time. I don't want to have only Monty teams, so we'll go Rico here. And then we have some outs at quarterback. Could definitely go like a Parker Washington T-Law team. It's probably what I'll do. Like I'll probably just take Parker Washington here, and then I'll grab either Gino or T-Law after that. Does the BTJ drafter have a quarterback yet? He's not. But I'll pick before he does, so I have my pick of litter at quarterback. Oh no, he'll pick before me. 1, 2, 3 people to have quarterbacks back here. Or is he more likely to probably take Caleb over BTJ? Caleb's gone. I think I'm probably safe to get Parker Wash. I'll take T-Law and then just take Parker after that. And just take him unstacked if I can't get the rest of it. I like this team a lot, though. Like, we've seen Dart throw for 2 tutties to Theo, and he's one of his boys. Like, one of the last weapons he has. Banged up San Francisco defense. This is a fun-ass team. Dart, Caffrey, Genty, Rashi Rice, Justin Jefferson, Theo Johnson. That's a combo I don't think you're getting very often. Did any funny business happen in this one? Nope, doesn't look like it. Looks like what happened, Mahomes? Who got pulled up here? How did I get Rice at 12? What am I missing? So Mahomes got pulled up. Kyron. James Cook got pulled up. James Cook got pulled up. And Mahomes got pulled up. And then Kyron, I think, goes after Rice usually. Yeah. So 3 people got put up. That makes sense why I got Rice then. All right, let's get T-Law first. Yeah, T-Law first. I think Parker Washington's not a bad scroll in Dawg Bowl. I see a few more. Let's do another Wildcat, or let's do a Wildcat here as well. Switch it up a little bit. Keep doing different drafts. Got a 102. Beautiful. Yeah, DJ Edcombe is an absolute baller, dude. That guy is a cool player. He's a cool basketball player. What games am I most excited for this week? Let's see. Definitely that. That Niners Giants game might be really fun. I think Dart could have a pretty good day. Little avenge his brother for getting, obviously the injury for Scatabo was brutal. Hopefully he gets back soon enough and is back and ready to go next year. So yeah, is this a Wildcat? That's Battle Royale. Okay, so Battle Royale, we're on the clock here. Up next, can you take JT so I can get CMC? Really excited to see if like McCarthy can get anything done. Let's get Gibbs on this one. And let's see here. Let's get Gibbs at 5. Oh yeah, Gibbs and the Wildcat at 5. I like that a lot. Kind of combo can I get? I'll kick Gibbs Amon Ross. That's cool with me if that's the best option I can get. Nice, Gibbs Rice. That's cool. Good combo. Hoping McCarthy can push back a little bit in that game against Detroit. Like, let's see if JJ can have a good game. Like JJ Jefferson can have a good game, or Addison, whatever. Just I want to see a little bit of push from JJ McCarthy. Curious to see how Rico does against the Packers. The Steelers Colts game could be super fun. Seems like it's going to be a good game. 3-point spread in favor of the Colts. That's a pretty fun game. Let's go ahead and let's get Kittle. Yeah. On the clock, and we got Parker Washington. Yeah, I don't think it's crazy to take, without Hunter, I don't think it's crazy to take Parker Washington over these guys. Lower own piece too. So here's this Dawg Bowl team. I'll show you that in a second once I pick these other picks on this other draft. Get Jefferson with Gibbs again. I cannot talk today, guys. I'm sorry. Let's get him out of here. Metcalf, Vlad, Nico. Let's get a Brian Thomas team. What about a Brian Thomas Genty team? So this is I wanted to get a JJ team with both Monty and yeah, I wanted this. This is the team I want to make. But I think I'd probably prefer a couple options here. Flacco Higgins isn't crazy. Like, is this crazy? Like the double? It's fun. Oh, is this guy selling now? Come on, bro. That would suck if he's just trolling. That would really be lame. Whatever. Trevor Lawrence is just a good fantasy quarterback. I'm just down to take him whenever I can. Go Genty. Or Genty. Yeah. So here's the Dawg Bowl team I was talking about. Dawg Bowl was a Puka team with Bowers, Puka Bowers, Tyron Tracy, Rico Dowdle, Trevor Lawrence, Parker Washington. I think that's a pretty fun way to build a team right now. I want to have a Dawg Bowl sweat. Like, I haven't had one yet where I'm looking at the top 3. I really want to have one of those sweats. Maybe it's this week. I'm only doing 10 entries, but it'd be cool to have a sweat at the top. So yeah, we're gonna have fun with this one. Let's just do this thing might get canceled anyways, but I'll do something like this, but I'm just gonna go really off the rails on this one and have some fun. This team is nice. Got T-Law, Brian Thomas, Genty, Gibbs, Rashee Rice, and George Kittle. So we can just do another Dawg Bowl while we're chilling. We're kind of vibing here. We can do another Dawg Bowl. Let's see where we're looking like. Okay, yeah, let's do another Dawg Bowl. Monty here. Let me get Addison on the next one. So we're 2 away on this Dawg Bowl. Let's just keep it ripping, man. Just keep having fun here. Come on, Cavaliers. $106. No Gibbs for me in Dawg Bowl, huh? Damn. Sad. Beautiful correlated team here. Got the Mahomes unstacked with Bowers, and then the double Minnesota stack with the double Lions stack. I like it. All right, we're on the clock over here. And we're doing Pickems at the end, so keep that in mind today. You guys want to get your Pickem fix in, I'm going to do some, probably like 3 sets of Pickems. We'll do like a game stack, a 3-pick, and then like a crazy fun one with big plays or like some sort of like alt type of play. I could probably do like another hour. Then I got to get out of here. So we might as well rip a couple more Dawg Bowls. We'll keep the good times rolling here today. Let's have some fun. We'll get some more Dawg Bowls in. Maybe get to like 15 of those bad boys this week. Keep the good times rolling. Oh, and then the Dodgers game's on too. Don't forget, today's your last day for Boost-tober. Last day of Boost-tober. Enjoy it while it's been here. All the losses I took from Boost-tober are absolutely brutal, man. Just getting absolutely demolished from this Boost-tober. Hey, what are you gonna do? All right. Nice, Joe Tyson's absolutely cooking. All right, Jamar Chase. Let's get Ooh, it's tough. It's really tough. I mean, you can't go wrong with Jamar Chase. We'll get Jamar Chase on this one. Puka Chase, not really gonna see me complaining about those guys. Let's multi-table with Dawg Bowl now. Wait, no, we don't want to do that. Let's keep cooking. Just traded for Travis Hunter in my Dynasty League. Pretty excited about it. Obviously, the injury is not fun, but I'm glad to have him on my team. I just feel like he's a good upside swing right now. In Dynasty, you could probably buy him pretty low. Obviously, definitely some uncertainty there, but I think he's a pretty fun buy. You just don't know what's going to happen with him. Like he could get back. He gets back next year, and he's still at high draft capital. It's like we're still going to give this guy run on offense and defense, or maybe he's going to go only offense. The problem is that they're like, okay, let's take some off his plate. Let's just put him on defense and be a gadget guy on offense. That would be pretty disastrous. But if you're buying low, I think it's a good swing for the fences there. Like he could just be like, this guy could be a level of player like similar to like Nico Collins and like those kind of guys, like that good of a target earner on a team. I think that's like really powerful. So I'd gladly take Mahomes or Josh Allen here. I know they fall frequently in this, but I'd gladly take one of them. I still think like those guys could just be you could be at the point where like you're looking through your teams and you're like, well, what's my Josh Allen teams? Because those are the only teams that matter this week. I think that could it's very possible to happen. So I just think that game environment is so fun. Okay, we got Josh Allen this time. So we'll get Josh Allen to Chase. Fine with me. And the thing is, I don't want to like, I'm not like, this is what I want to do. Like, I don't want to stack these. This is perfect. Oh, I like this a lot. Oh, wait, I'm not on the clock. I was like, can I take Rome here? Tripping. Okay. Gibbs at 5, dude. Keep giving me Gibbs at 5. Let me get my Gibbs exposure up. Fantastic. Very happy to get my Gibbs exposure all the way up. Hmm. Take a look at these Pickems I have going. Decent start for them. Yeah, Gibbs and Monroe's cool. It's a combo that you're not going to have a lot of, but I think it's a good one to have. This one's got a relatively decent shot at it. Yeah, I mean, you might be thinking, like, in your head, like, oh, like, I don't know why you'd want to, like, I don't think it's a good idea to play it that way through, like, taking JMO or taking Amon-Ra and Gibbs on the same team. But I just think it makes a ton of sense, and I get JJ here. Beautiful. I think it makes a ton of sense because you're just basically playing touchdown hunting, and you're just like, well, Gibbs gets a touchdown, Amon-Ra gets a touchdown, which is very likely to happen. Like, those things that happen. Like, you just get the points from the team. Like, that scores a lot of points. You get the points from them. Like, I think that is. Let's get Gadsden or Kelsey. Let's go Aronde Gadsden. Not gonna have an absolute ton of them, but we'll get him on Dawg Bowl here. But it's just like, yeah, you're just playing touchdown hunting in these games, and maybe you get 2 and 2. I would say if you're going to bet on any 2 players on the Lions to score 2 touchdowns apiece, those are the 2 top ones. And you, in a world where those 2 combined for 4 touchdowns, you are absolutely like cooking. So did Bowers go? Damn, he did. Okay, let's get young guy, Tracy, Kareem Hunt. Yeah, Kareem Hunt. There you go. And then what tight end do we want? Hopefully I can get one of these top tight ends. I didn't mean to pass on them. And then we can get stacked up with stack the tight end if I can, like Herbert to Gadsden. I could go, I probably, honestly, this is how you make a team built to win these kind of contests, is you just take an unstacked Daniel Jones, he spreads the ball around, he gets you 30 points, and then this game craters a little bit because Kareem Hunt scores 2 touchdowns. This game goes absolutely nuclear. All makes sense. And then if I get Kittle here, then it's like boom shakalaka. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, I like this a lot. Kareem Hunt's my low in piece. Get Daniel Jones. As long as I don't get sniped from Daniel Jones, we're good to go. I like this team. See, hopefully I got a good shot at Kareem Hunt coming back to me, so that would be good with this Josh Allen team. A lot of sharp people on Kareem Hunt this week, and it just feels gross, but I think those are the kind of plays you want to lean into. Like Kareem Hunt, he's going to catch some dump offs. He's going to get a decent amount of rush attempts. And then, like, if they get to the goal line and they're first and goal at the 1, like, he's probably just going to score a touchdown every time. He might have 3 opportunities to do that this game. Like, Mahomes could throw for 3 touchdowns and Hunt could also run 2 in. Like, that is pretty sure that's exactly what happened last game. Not quite. I think Mahomes threw 3. One of them was to Hunt, and Hunt ran 1 in as well. So, like, that's all you need. You're not asking for something crazy that he hasn't done, like, several times before. So, yeah. It's quite interesting. As long as Notice Me Senpai doesn't take Kareem Hunt, then we'll get Kareem Hunt as my first running back on this team. And then I'd really like to get Monty if I can't get Kareem. But I want Kareem on this team, I think. It's not really like a play only because I'm trying to like leverage off of Mahomes, but it does accomplish that for me still. So Josh Allen, Kareem Hunt, Chase, Gadsden, I fuck with that. All right, we're back on the clock. Let's get some more going here. I'm cooking right now. This is fun. Have I been doing many Bowers teams with Monty? I need to do some Bowers Monty teams. Make sure I have that all accounted for. Okay. There goes JMO. There's really no other running. I mean, the only running back I would like be willing to take here is like, I mean, Dobbins is really not fun. Tajay is like actually not bad. We can get our Wandale. Team. I think you take Addison there. I think he's just a good pick to have on your teams. And then I could go either way. Tajay or Wandale here probably is my last pick. Parker Washington probably moved up a little bit on the pecking order. If Shaheed plays, I think he's probably an interesting pick. Especially in Dawg Bowl if he's going to go undrafted. We've seen what this guy can do. I mean, if Shakir falls to me at the end, I'll just grab him. But I don't want to be chasing Shakir, like, because the most optimal way for Josh Allen to smash the slate is literally by him being solo, like doing all the work on his own. Like that is how Josh Allen gets there most of the time when he gets his 40 bombers. But he can bring a receiver or two along with him, but it's just not as common. So hopefully that makes sense. Any Coleman? I don't know. How do you feel about Coleman AZ cards? I'm just like kind of at the point where it's like, let's get Pook on this one. I'm at the point where it's like, why? What is the purpose of like? I think you're just giving up points by taking him. Is kind of how I'm starting to feel. But you can. I mean, I don't know. He's probably worth it. I mean, really, all it like when it comes to Dog, obviously he's not a 6-man play, but like when it comes to Dawg Bowl, he scores a 40-yard touchdown. Like he could be optimal with that. So like, if Josh Allen gets to 40, I think it's probably reasonable to think that one pass catcher is coming along for the ride. But I would say more likely he scores 2 rushing touchdowns, and then he throws one to Knox, one to Kincaid. And then you just want whoever it goes to if you're going to take the swing at quarterback there. The swing at like a pass catcher. Shakir's gone. I might take Coleman. You're like, you just you saying it makes me want to take him now. Yeah, I'm considering it. I'm just like, hey, can you do it? You did that one week where you caught like 7 balls for 100 yards. And a touchdown. You do that for me, I could have a Dawg Bowl ticket in my hand. So I don't know. But it's like more likely than not, you're sitting there with Coleman with 4 points, and you're sitting like you have this Wandale that gets you 12, and you're like, well, why did I take Keon Coleman, right? So But he is the type of guy like that makes sense. Like in this kind of game where we're really truthfully touchdown hunting. You might be right. That being said, I'm going to take Keon Coleman. So if this one makes it there, and Wando's gone anyways, just who I was going to take. So if this one gets there, I got to give you massive props, Mr. Easy Cards. All right, so we got, let's go with, I do like Rome a good amount. Like a Rome, just clean Rome Caleb stack feels really nice this week. So this team is Josh Allen. Where are we at? Jamar Chase, Josh Allen, Rondé Gatson, Kareem Hunt, Jordan Addison, and Keon Coleman. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. And you can really make the case for any of these guys. Like, people take Kayshon Boutte, like he's not a great play, but if he scores the big touchdown, then you get it. And that's what happened. That went like a couple weeks ago. He scored 2 touchdowns, and you won people a Dawg Bowl ticket. That's what Keon Coleman could do. So I shouldn't poo-poo it in Dawg Bowl. It's definitely a scary click, but really, when you're talking about Wan'Dale Robinson, who really realistically has a ceiling of like 15 points, which he's obviously beaten that this year, but more often than not, his ceiling is around 15 points. So probably shouldn't be that concerned about, like, that worried about this kind of things when let's just be an all juice team. Let's go like Genty, Caleb, Laporta. That's fun. So you already got a ticket, didn't you? AZ Cards, or am I mistaken? Sorry if I'm fully mistaken. I'm sorry. For some reason I thought you got a ticket. I feel like you did, but I might be wrong. Finals take Sutton, week 9 take the ceiling. Yeah, and I was saying that last week. I'm just playing scared. I shouldn't be playing scared. So or whatever, a couple weeks ago, it's like, what's the point of taking a floor play in the Dawg Bowl? Because the whole point of this tournament is you need to get top 3. You need to play for ceiling. You need to play those risky plays, those risky running back plays. That's the whole point. Did week 3 or 4? Yeah, I thought so. I'll just say I owe you a beverage, in KC if Keon Coleman gets me there. Absolutely, man. All right, let's get in another BR, and then we'll do another Dawg Bowl. Then we'll do Pickems, and we'll head out of here. I think so. I mean, I don't know why. Like, his rushing floor is pretty good, so like he inherently just like has a solid chance of being a good pick. With that, like he scores 20 plus points quite a bit. Even this year, like he's had a pretty gross year, but like this 27 pointer is a great game, and it's because he had 2 rushing touchdowns. He gets those 25 pointers like pretty decently often. Enough to get a ticket. Thank you, man. Thank you. Good luck to you as well this week. If you're, I'm sure you're in the streets. Let's go. So no quarterbacks there. So let's get. I think I definitely need to make sure I'm not playing dumb, because I'm going to be heavier on JMO, Monty, Gibbs. I need to make sure I'm not like doing all of that and then like forgetting to take low own Laporta or like 50% own Laporta, because that would just be stupid. And there's no reason that Laporta can't get 2 touchdowns and be the guy you want this week. So I'm going to make sure I don't make that mistake. And Caleb really becomes really interesting because Monunga is going to be 100% owned now. And now it's like, really, you're getting a lot more benefit of the Caleb click now. If it's a Caleb week. I think what you really want is you want Bengals to put up points early. So if I'm like going to completely bro science this thing, like you just like, you put Higgins in your lineup or Chase, throw in Rome, throw in Loveland if you're feeling crazy, and then you jam in that combo. Let's Puka Rice is probably pretty easy to get. Let's go Puka. Yeah, let's just do that. Just keep doing that. It's fun. Yeah, Bro Science is you play Chase or Higgins with Rome, with Caleb, and then you just play it that way and be like, well, the reason they're cooked, or I guess you could do Chase Brown, but it's kind of not as fun. But you could do that. Like Chase scores a bit long touchdown, and then Caleb has to throw a little bit more. Rome is cooking on the way on the other side. I'll have to make a team with that thesis. Honestly, I might do it. Like next chance I get Chase, I'm gonna do that team. Yeah, that's where I'm at too. I have one Swift team that I'm swapping to Manungai for sure. And I think that one is a solo Swift team. So actually, know what? Let me see what it is. I can answer these questions. I just need to look at it. Let's see. I have a team with Swift. Swift Monty. So I could swap to a receiver. But yeah, I'll probably swap to Manungai. So it'll be a Mahomes team with Mahomes. So was Swift my second pick? He was. I didn't realize Swift was going that high. Makes sense. Let's get Bowers on this team. I don't have a lot of Warren. But I don't have a problem taking him, so I'll take Warren here. Then maybe like a Daniel Jones would be fun here. Monty Daniel Jones, or like a Rico Daniel Jones, I think is cool. So yeah, I'll have a Mahomes, Monty, Nico, JMO, Theo, and then a Manungai swap most likely, unless you got drafted in that draft room. Yeah. Oh, I see. So if you're running back 2, I didn't realize. I guess that makes sense. So if your second running back pick, you could swap to either. But if your first running back pick, which makes sense because they're locked into your first slot. Okay. Interesting. Never thought about that. So yeah, he has to swap to running back, which I have 2 options that most likely one of them isn't drafted in my room. So I'll get either Henderson or Manungai. Let's get JT team here at 3. We'll do one more Dawg Bowl in a second. Let's get that going. I want to get this Chase team I was talking about. I want to get this Chase Caleb team I was talking about. Or Higgins, whatever. One of the 2. Once I cook that thing up, we will be on our way to the Dawg Bowl again. Engage 8 would be fun. Just extra points, an extra point up right now. I'm just like hammering everything right now. There's an extra point. We'll jump in that too if we can. All right, so yeah, get a lower owned combo. JT Jacobs. If wide receiver 3 is out, then it's a flex. But wide receiver 2, wide receiver 1 swaps wide receiver. That makes sense. I mean, it's like if this is your selection at flex, then you can change it to anything you want. So technically, you could change that running back 2 to a tight end if you wanted to. You wouldn't want to, but you could. All right, let's get Daniel Jones and Rico or Monty with a bullet. I'm just getting Rico. I think Rico is like one of the best opportunities you have, to obviously the matchup's awful, and I think that's part of the reason he's so suppressed. But like Rico being like a low-owned piece as the starting running back on Carolina with like how awesome he's been, and like a pretty cheap one in Dawg Bowl, that feels like a really good opportunity for me. But yeah, it feels like a really strong opportunity to really make. Yeah, awesome. Honestly, let's game stack this bitch. Warren, Metcalf. Let's have some fun. I have that. Yeah, I have those set. Those are set to 1 tight end. Yep. Good call though. I said that. I forgot it was a while ago, but someone said that they have the positional limits on it, and that's when I set it immediately for my 12 mans. Sweet, I got Chase, so I can do my combo I wanted of Rome with Caleb. I just played like the full-on game script there. We can go Amon. What's James Cook? Vidal. Let's go James Cook. Getting access to that game seems smart in any way you can, whether it's one running back play, a receiver, tight end. Like I think you just want to have access to that game. Yeah, there's just no women on guys not like 100% own these contests. By the time we get to, I do like, yeah, this is what I'll do in this team. Easy easy Goff game. Oh my god, Goff JMO. I got them literally flip flop completely. Goff JMO. Jeez Louise. Goff JMO with Metcalf. I like that. Insane. On the clock over here. Let's get Rome. Don't want to miss out on Rome. Bowers, Caleb, and then a running back. Ooh, that's kind of... Let's go Kareem Hunt, James Cook. Just like muck that game up completely. I think that's a fun way to play it if I don't get Vidal. I don't think I could take... I mean, I'll take Bowers actually first, but yeah, I'd rather take Bowers actually. Get Bowers and we'll see what we can get next. Yeah. Goff. AZ card dropping the knowledge to me. Appreciate it, man. Hope you're doing well, Christopher, by the way. I did, I know I responded to that question, but thanks for coming by, as always, my friend. JMO, yeah. Goff, JMO, Metcalf, Warren, Taylor, Jacobs. That's fun. There's a lot, yeah, there's a lot of pretty fun games this week. Here's my biggest sweats this week because I want to win. I want to get my Eliminator team through for another week because obviously it's just a lot of fun to sweat. But we'll see what happens there. So I'm going to get Caleb just in case it gets sniped, and then I'll get Kareem Hunt with James Cook. That's a pretty fun way to play it. Give me 2 touchdowns from James Cook, 2 touchdowns from Hunt, and then I get the Caleb Rome stack. Chase goes off. Fun little game theory there. All right, let's get another Dawg Bowl. Final Dawg Bowl of the day. And we'll go on to Pickems, and we will call it a night this Halloween. Oh, I almost just freaked out. Okay. It's God, this app, this damn thing sometimes, this Underdog thing's just really confusing. It said on the clock. I was like, oh shit, I'm on the clock. And it's literally, I was not on the clock. Maybe I was. Maybe I was on the clock and it just auto-picked me Cream up. But I swear I already made that pick. Anyways. Yeah. Chase, Cook, Rome, Bowers, Caleb, Hunt. I like that. 4 away on this Dawg Bowl. Start looking at the site today. Nice, man. That's all right. Nothing wrong with that. You're not ever really... The only thing that is you missed, really, is the fact that... like you missed a lot of the news, but you caught up on all of it immediately. So Travis Hunter stuff, you got the Rome or the Travis Hunter stuff, you got the DeAndre Swift stuff, you have the Trayvon Henderson, Ramondre stuff. So definitely makes things interesting this week. Like just all these rookie running backs just coming into like good spots this week is very interesting. At cheap prices. Makes it very, very intriguing. All right, let's see what else we could do while we're waiting. Victory formation, is that one available? 5 picks, 5 away on that one. We do a Deposit Kingdom draft. These don't really fill till later in the week usually. Do a BR. About Splash Sports. Do a little Splash Sports tier challenge. Yeah, I'll do that. I like these. They're fun. We'll do one of these on stream. Tiers is pretty fun. It's like quite a bit of game theory. It's actually a really fun format to play. So we'll do tiers. Well, yeah, we're doing a lot of stuff today. We'll do tiers right before I do the. We'll do a tiers contest breakdown, but right before I do the Pickems. Then I'm with Pickems and be done for the day. Should be a grand old time. On the clock here. Another JT team's fine. Oh wow. Well, I'll get my McCaffrey share here. I can't pass up the McCaffrey share in Dawg Bowl. I was really tempted to go Gibbs, but I got to do the McCaffrey. I can't be sitting here passing that up. I'd be kind of ill-advised, I think. Always got David here. Group, the original Dawg Bowl winner. Some goats in here, man. Love to be up in there, up in the rafters with these guys. Continuing to grind after that. Let's see. Let's do a Josh Allen team. I was taking a lot of Nico early. I still think he's a good pick, but I might not be taking him quite as much now. Let's go with a definitely a JMO team. More like a JMO Brian Thomas with Bowers. I'm not going to complain with that. If I can't get Bowers, I'll get one of these dudes. Yeah. Still waiting on the extra point. Few picks away over here. Manunga went 16. Man, it'd be nice. These people, is like two drafts ago, someone got Manunga at 24. Why couldn't I get him at 23? Come on. Don't be rude. Is there any way I can leverage across this? Not really. Do I have any McCaffrey? I have Bijan team. I have two Bijans in Dawg Bowl right now, but no McCaffrey. Okay. So we're going to take Bowers. Just going to jam Bowers this week. And then let's get access to that game. Jalen Warren, did he go already? He went at 13. Is that early? Yeah, I felt a little early. I do think like a Roman Wilson or Calvin Austin isn't like that crazy. It really is not that crazy. Oh, we're on the clock over here and I auto-picked. That's fine. Like, how do we feel about this? Like, instead, I do Pittman with like a backstack Pittsburgh instead of Metcalf. Obviously, Metcalf's the guy that you think do the best, but I can get like a Roman Wilson and have fun with that bet as well. Could be fun. Get BTJ with this team. Josh Allen, JT, BTJ, Jameson Williams, and I'll take probably Travion here. Get the juice. So that extra point might not fill in time for me to start doing it. I have to rain check that bad boy. Some more persona going here. Okay, it did. Oh, it did fill. Wonder if anyone else in here got in it for me. So a key part of this is I think I'd want Daniel Jones. Like I don't want to play it through Rodgers just because it's not like I don't know, the upside just doesn't feel great for him. He obviously can throw for 4 touchdowns, but like he has no equity of like running a touchdown in. That obviously really benefits the CMC guy when Daniel Jones runs a touchdown in. Oh, he went. God damn it. Well, there goes that thesis. Let's get a Tracy team. That's fine. Damn, I was really hoping I'd get him. That's fine though. No problem going Wandale, Dart. Like Wandale, Dart, Roman Wilson, I have absolutely no problem doing that. I think Dart's in a great spot too. Like I obviously Daniel Jones is like they got a higher team total by far, but I do think like Dart isn't a crazy pick. I mean, Dart, they're expected to score 23 points, and the Colts probably around 30, I would assume. 26. That's actually not that much more. Like I would say that's pretty bullish for the Giants, which has kind of been my take this week. Like I love Theo Johnson. I think they're going to score some points. Maybe it's I need to take more Tracy, and that's kind of what what the problem is for me. I don't have enough Tyrone Tracy, but I think that just makes me more bullish on the Giants in terms of like, give me a little bit of Wandale, give me a little bit of Theo, give me a little bit of Dart. I think those are all good picks, and then I should be taking more Tracy if I'm going to be that into it. Trayvon's been going a lot earlier than 44. That's a good pick by Lynx. Can I just get in a room where no one knows that Manungai is a good play this week so I can get him in round 5? One day I think the 12 mans will be that big, but the Dawg Bowl is just, it's hard for new players to get into it. I get it, but all right, don't take Dart from me, please. Or these pretty tempting too. Let's get Dart there. Jefferson going at 17. Okay, we'll get Vidal. About a little Flacco team. Does that sound fun? Let's go Tucker Kraft. Flacco. We'll get another running back after that. We'll get just a good Kyle Manungai team. All right, let's get Mr. Wandale. Sorry, T. Higgins. That's makes me sick to my stomach to take Wandale over T. Higgins, but I'm not going to worry about it. Wandale has had a ceiling game this year. There's no reason he can't do it again. Got 2 JMO and Dawg Bowl. I'd like to get a little more JMO, personally. Not enough JMO. One guy went. Let's get Flacco and Tyron Tracy. We got Flacco and go Flacco and yeah, Tyron Tracy. Let's do that. I do want to get more. Who was I talking about? I want to get more Tracy. I want to get a little more Ramondre probably. Who else do I care to get a little more? Or Ramondre, Travion. I care to get a little more Kareem Hunt. Rico, I think, is just a jam still. And then obviously Monty Bowers. Let's do one more Battle Royale while this Dawg Bowl's wrapping up. Make sure we get our Monty Bowers quota met for this stream. Gotta deliver the goods. Roman Wilson, here we come. Cool. Roman Wilson, Michael Pittman, Jackson Dart, Wandale Robinson, Caffrey, and Brock Bowers. I like it. I like it. I like it. On the clock over here. Let's get Bijan and JJ. And then we can get Brock Bowers coming back with Montgomery. And we'll find out how we want to stack them at the end. What other receiver do we want? We could do McCarthy, I guess, but not really dying to do that. I think Higgins Flacco isn't awful. He missed Friday practice? Ooh. Okay, maybe I won't take Flacco. It is a little concerning. I didn't know he missed practice. I thought he had like at least limited participant, but I didn't know he missed practice. Oof. Make it simple. Let's go Lad and get Herbert. At my low and PCP Montgomery. I think I could probably pull that off. But yeah, I'll get Romer or Lad will be my piece that I stack up with Caleb or Herbert. So we get Lad and Herbert. Then hopefully Bowers comes back to me. I fucked up there, though. I didn't mean to take... Ah, why did I take Herbert on accident? God dang it. Let's get back in another one. So I'm not gonna get... I'm gonna get sniped on Bowers, probably. And then I'm gonna be pissed. Oh. We'll get lucky. Get Bowers to come back to me. There goes Bowers. I suck. I trolled so hard. That's so annoying. Whatever. I don't even want to do this one now. Let's get Theo Johnson, I guess. Travis Kelce. Cade. Oh, Laporta. Yeah, Laporta and Montgomery. Easy. Easy game. Damn, I'm not happy with myself for doing that for no reason. It's okay. What's wrong with another draft? Ain't nothing wrong with another draft. Perfect. Monty, Laporta, Jefferson, Ladd, Herbert, Bijan. Don't write it up better than that. All right, let's get Puka to start. Puka, Monra, Puka, Jefferson is just easy. Puka, Jefferson, easy. Then we get Monty and Bowers. And I think just unstacked Daniel Jones makes a ton of sense on this kind of team. I can get another running back like Manungai. I can get Tracy, Kareem Hunt. Lots of options. Rico, so get a Rico team potentially. Yeah. I'm thinking about getting the solver combo, like the solver, that so I can look at the combos I'm at, because I think it's gonna really help me. Because I'm like, not that that's like the end all be all, but it's just helpful because the duping yourself or getting close to duping yourself is like one of the worst things you could do. So like, if you know you're making a team that you've made a lot of, like, oh, I really like this stack of Rome and Caleb. And you realize, oh, I don't have it with Jefferson. Oh, I don't have it with the Monroe. Oh, I don't have it with this player, but I have it 7 times with Rashee Rice. Maybe I don't want to have a little bit less of that. So I think that's like something that you could do on your own, but it's a lot harder to like do it. It's not a lot harder to like calculate all that information without a tool. So it's just really just helping yourself out realistically. So. Get Bowers and then hopefully get Manungai coming back here. Get Montgomery and Daniel Jones here. Fantastic. But yeah, I've been having fun. All these drafts, just a lot of fun, man. Cannot express it enough. It's a good time. So last couple things, we'll do Pickems and Splash Sports tiers. We'll do 1 tiers contest here. Hopefully I can have a better week this time. This over here. Nice. Got it. As long as this guy doesn't take he's not gonna take Monty. Ain't no one taking Monty. Crazy. So we got Daniel Jones, Kyle Manungai, Luke denies what to be saying that guy's name in week 9. Puka Nakua, Justin Jefferson, and Brock Bowers. It's just crazy. This is how running backs get there. Like, he was already getting some work. Starter misses one game, and this is the opportunity that he has to like take over the backfield, take a bigger share of the backfield, or even just be like have his one big week this year, and that's all you like. That might be the only thing he does. Swift takes back the main role, but this is why these 0 RB options can be really powerful, especially those rookies. So cool. All right, jump into Splash Sports. Okay, so if you don't know how tiers works, it's basically you select just one player in each tier, and everyone has a ownership. So, for example, like tier 1, maybe JSN is 25% owned, McCaffrey is 10% owned. Obviously, these have to equal to 100% to the contest. Like every player in the contest will pick a player, and these will add up to 100% by the time you're done. I think the bet is to take one of these quarterbacks. I mean, they're all really good plays. These are all this is crazy. I think you go for the 30-pointer and just like say, let me get one of Allen or Mahomes here and just play for them to get a 30-point game. So I'll take Allen on this one. Gibbs for sure. Well, maybe not. Lamb. Man, this is really hard. Chase is here too. This is tough. We'll roll Gibbs there, and then we can go. Purdy's just not pickable. Herbert or Bijan's probably where I'm leaning here. Let's get Bijan bounce back game. Dart. Rashi Rice. I like that. Rashi Rice. Genti. JJ all day. All right. Here we go. Vidal. Did I take her? I did not take Herbert, right? So Vidal makes a little more sense here. I'll do that. This last one is the one where you want to kind of get a little bit more off the board. BTJ is pretty fun in that pack. JMO. I'll definitely have a non-zero amount of JMO in this contest. Pickens. Rome. Rico. Ooh, that's fun. You can go down to Rico here too. I'm gonna go Marvin. Marvin's a fun little, like a Monday Night Sweat there. That's pretty fun. Cool. All right, so that's done. Now time to jump into the Pickem lobbies. Excited to jump into that. Let's do it. All right. All right, here we go. Okay, NFL. Start with Monty. Anytime he's had a touchdown, he's gotten the rush receiving yards. We'll play that. Okay, so we got him Monty rush receiving yards will go. Gotta just do the cover boys, right? Bowers. $55 yards for Bowers. And then let's do last pick for this main first pick'em. We're gonna do, let's see, exposures. I like the Nico bounce back quite a bit. Like, as long as his line isn't too crazy, it's not. That's really, really manageable for him. 62 yards. That seems great to me. Yeah, this seems really good. I like this. $50 for that one for $375. Here we go. Let's share that link. Put it in the chat for you guys if you guys want to tail that. Repick. Chat. There's that. Boom. All right, what's next? So we usually like to do our little game stack. So we'll do a game stack here. Detroit, Minnesota is kind of fun. This one's really fun, but let's see what else we got. Oh. Game that like feels a little off the... Oh yeah, this one for sure. The Giants San Fran game. All right, so let's go. Let's lean into this Giants stuff. Let's go Theo. Theo yards. Kittle. Let's do that. Let's go Wandale, 7 catches. Ooh, he hasn't done much. We'll stick with the 5.5. Never mind. Hey, Kittle touchdown just makes all the sense in the world. This is what he does, man. We'll play it a different way. We'll go Kittle catches. I kind of just like the Kittle chunk plays. Feels more live. As I'd rather do catches for Theo as well. What's 3.5 look like? Let's do that. 3.5 for Theo. So 4 catches for Theo. This is not as fun as I thought it was going to be when I looked at this. It's just not many fun players on these teams right now. Well, let's do Tracy and CMC because Tracy 12-yard catch seems good. And then a CMC just 6 catches for CMC. Yeah, he can smash that. I think this is good. Not anything crazy, but definitely enough of a play. Let's just do that. So $20 for 600 for the San Francisco Giants game stack. That seems fine to me. I got that in there. Throw this in the chat over here. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Where am I going? There we go. New Giants, San Francisco stack. Last one will be a super right, big alts line. You already saw that coming. Just obviously JMO. JMO 80 yards. Let's go JMO 90 yards. And then we'll go with... What other conviction plays do we have this week? I mean, just a worthy 30-yard catch. How much is that going to pay? Not really worth. Not worth at all. So worthy just 80 yards straight up is the same as a 35-yard catch. Yeah, this is clear for me. All right, we'll throw 29 on this one. That seems fun. Worthy JMO. Going back to the well with those guys. I've lost on those guys a few times. I've won a few times on them, but they're fun to snag as alts. There's that one. There's the third pick, and that's it. That's it. 2 hours on Halloween. Gonna call it there. Enjoy the rest of my night. I hope you guys all do the same as well. Appreciate you guys hanging out on the stream. Any questions you guys had, I appreciate you guys asking and hanging out for a little bit. You guys all have a good rest of your weekend. Let's see how we want to end this out. Let's go there. So, yeah, absolute blast as always, guys. Enjoy your Halloween. Be safe. Have fun this weekend. Enjoy the football week 9. We're almost halfway through the season. That means we're getting that much closer to like one of the best formats of all time in fantasy playoff best ball and FFPC contests. There's so much fun stuff. So stay tuned for all that stuff as well. If you guys aren't tuned into the best ball, there's a lot more fun stuff to come around the corner. So appreciate you guys all hanging out. All have a wonderful week. Good luck in week 9. Hope to see you guys all winning your contest, getting in first place, and winning all your team matchups in fantasy football redraft. So good luck, guys. See you guys next time, and catch you guys on the flip later, guys.